Good morning, good day, brothers and sisters. Some of you have asked for a video explaining the mobile strategy. So I'm going to make this video explaining the strategy from scratch. I understand that some have just joined and some few changes have been made. So I think it's a good idea that we start afresh explaining the strategy so that even someone who did not understand the first time will also get more light now. So I'm going to explain everything from scratch and I'll try to explain as much as I can. Alright, so this is your clean chart. I am on MT4, but this also work on MT5. On a clean chart, I'll start by inserting the indicators that we have. We only have two indicators. You go to this F for adding indicators, and then you go to RSI, the relative strength index right there. And on the relative strength index, you have to make it period 1, apply to close, style, and then on the levels, you come to levels, you add level 10, 20, 50, 80 and 90. I hope you all know how to add levels. You might find some missing levels. All you have to do is use this plus button to add the levels. For example, if I want to add level, let's say level 25, I will say level 25 and then I type whatever I want to type, example like that. So but we don't need this level. I'm going to delete the extra levels, delete. So you only need these levels 10, 20, 50, 80 and 90, and then after these levels you go back. After going back, you click done. So you have your first indicator, which is the relative strength index down there. And now we add our last indicator. You come to this F again and you click on indicator window 1. You add envelopes. You make it period 1, shift 0, deviation 0, method it's smooth. Apply to close, upper band, lower band. You can copy those things as they are, and after setting all this you click done. Okay, now we have our indicator. The most important part is the entry rules. For the first video, or the video that you are going to find on my YouTube channel, for the entry rules I didn't explain much. So I only say that you wait for price to come and touch the 10 line level down there on this red arrow. You wait for price to come and touch this 10 line level, and then you wait for price to come up and cross the 20 line level, and then you can take a buy. For a sell, you wait for price to come and touch the 90 line level, and then you wait for price again to come and cross the 80 line level, and then you sell. The 50 line level is for your take profits. You take profit at the 50 line level. But then another thing that we have added now is the idea of key levels. How that you wait for price to come and touch the 10 line level. For example, for a buy, you wait for price to come and touch the 10 line level, and then you wait for price to cross the recent, let me see if I can draw the key level, to come and close above the recent key level. You wait for price to come and close above that recent key level. Now let me show you where you could have entered the trade. It is right somewhere right there. This is where you could have taken the trade. So maybe let me add this information also. Once price touches the 10 line level, before you continue with your analysis, once price has touched the 10 line level and is now coming up to cross the 20 line level, you don't just take the trade or continue with the analysis. You first check if price has really touched the 10 line level. You move this back and forth to see if it is not repainting, because sometimes when you move this back and forth, you find that the envelope has not touched the 10 line level. It moves up or down as you move this. Now, after confirming that when you move the chart like this, price doesn't get away from the 10 line level, you also turn your phone horizontally like this and also move the chart to see if price has really touched the 10 line level and is not moving away when you move your chart like this. You want to be sure this is not a repainting signal, because you don't want to lose money. Remember, there is money involved here. You don't want to lose. After confirming that, you turn your phone again. Now, the second thing that you do, you go to the 4-hour time frame. I am on the 1-hour time frame here. You go to the 4-hour time frame, and it's good to also find that price has also touched the 10 line level even on the 4-hour time frame. So you go to the 4-hour time frame and you do the same thing. You find that price has touched the 10 line level. Okay, you are sure that price has touched the 10 line level. What you are looking for now is for buy entries. So you go back to your hourly time frame, and then you wait for price to cross the key level that you have marked. Here's another thing. I know that some might have challenges concerning identifying the key levels. Okay, I'll talk about that for a moment. But first, let me talk about the zoom level. For the zoom level, you zoom out. I don't know where they start counting from, but you zoom out, and then you move to the first step like this. That's the zoom level that I use. You zoom out, and then you move to the first step like this. That's the zoom level that I use. Now, concerning identifying the key levels, maybe I should make a separate video so that I can clearly explain, but let me just give you a clue right here. On a downtrend like this one, when price moves, it creates this this is a lower high. Where was I? That is a lower high, and here is the next lower high. The lower high, if price moves and comes to the next lower high, the previous lower high is your key level. Let's say price was here, it made this lower high, and then it came and made this lower low. When price is at this lower low, your key level at that point, let me do this, is this previous lower high. That is your key level, such that if price comes and closes above that key level, you do what? You look for buy entries. You start taking your buys. So price moved from this lower low and made sorry, it's a bit challenging on mobile, and made this new lower high, and then it came to this lower low. And when price is at this lower low, the previous lower high, which is this one, is your key level. So always your key level is your previous lower high. Now from here, price came to this lower low, and then pulled and made this lower high. When price was at this lower high, the previous key level was this. This is your previous key level. It's an important zone. And then price came here. The previous key level was this. Same thing for a buy. And then price came to this lower low. The previous key level was this one. And price didn't make a new lower low. It pulled up, and when it pulled down, it didn't close below the previous lower low. Instead, it pushed up, and closed above that key level, which is where I took a buy. As you can see. So if you can follow these strategies, please watch this video. Try to watch it again and again and make sense out of it. And if you can just do this simple thing, you will win most of the trades. And I have noticed that usually I get winning trades Mondays, Tuesdays, sometimes on Wednesdays, and rarely on Thursdays. Fridays are not really good, but I'm still going to continue analyzing, because if you follow this very same strategy, it should work. So that is how I trade on mobile. And if you don't have a computer, don't worry much. Notice that you can make money with this mobile strategy alone. Even if you or maybe I will make a separate video for the ones who are trading on TradingView for computer. Let me just make this one for mobile, because at least we all have mobile. And I tried to combine the strategy and make it even for TradingView, or try to apply the strategy on TradingView. It's quite challenging. I'm going to show you how to best trade it on TradingView, because originally I started trading this strategy on mobile. So that is why it is likely to be more effective on mobile, because I developed it on mobile, tested it on mobile. I didn't even have the computers at that time when I started trading this. So it was a mobile strategy. When I had the computers, I tried to trade it on computer, but it's still best on mobile. I'm going to show you how to trade it on computer the best way. But still, you are still going to need your mobile phone for some few things, because the RSI on computer, I'm not sure if I'm the one who is not able to set it well, but we'll talk about that when I get there. I hope this video gives you a clearer picture, and I'll always be here to guide you through if you are having some challenges. Thank you so much.